A guard patrolled the deck. He was sure to be armed. I didn't think I had time to get up the ladder before the guard reappeared. It was risky, but I thought I could get to the next crate unseen.
Just yet.
A ladder gave access to the cabin's roof.
Like we're in the Shinra Tower. How are you this morning anyway, Snaps? She did. Pretty sure that's how you meant to do it. It's at the wrong time, apparently. Just gotta save it. Introduction. Waiting for Octopus to come fit a smart meter and see. Our meter for gas is annoyingly in the front of the house, but it's on the front wall on the very bottom. So you've got to like have your head against the dirt to read. But they decided to put it there as well. I guess I had to wait for the guard to speak with Pablo. Allowed out.
God!
Stay there.
But the collar woman was there. They'll know it was me.
But you have the stone. The right stone, you're sure?
Yes, of course, it's the Jaguar stone. No possible mistake. Here it is. Garzak, please. The police will be looking for me soon. You're going to get me out of the country, aren't you?
Stop your whining, Ubier. Do you have any idea what this stone symbolizes?
I thought you just wanted it to frighten the natives.
Fool. I intend to cast this stone into the sea.
But why? It's unique.
Exactly. With it gone, the Mayan priest's plan to destroy Tezcatlipoca cannot succeed.
I can assure you that Tezcatlipoca is a mythical figure.
Such a small mind you live in. Tezcatlipoca is real. I have seen him in my dreams. We have spoken of his plans for this world. We have spoken of your part in these plans.
My part?
He told me you would be useful. He told me how to crush your spirit by turning you to drugs.
My wife died. You know that full well. She was my world, my everything.
And now, you are no longer useful. She called out your name as she died, you know.
What? What are you saying?
And then they thought you'd done it. It all worked perfectly.
You? It was you? You bastard! You monster! For the love of God, Karzak!
Which one?
Dun, dun, dun.
There were no signs of life, but I checked that Ubiye really was beyond help. Ubiye lay dead where Karzak had left him. We were
Next
going
door.
to need the stone to thwart Karzak. I knew Ubiye would have approved. It was the Jaguar stone, all right.
We died. Stab him. Then we appeared back in the Caribbean.
Pirates? I was about to make good my escape when...
What? Who the hell are you?
I can explain everything.
Don't bother.
Are you ready for breakfast? You know, it's a very healthy breakfast,
Sorry,
Snipes.
I didn't realize you were making a movie.
So who are you?
Stobart, George Stobart. 2 B's and 2 T's.
It's okay, Mr. Hawks. He wasn't in the shot.
Hawks? This had to be Carlton Hawks, the newest enfant terrible of Tinseltown. I'd read about him. Mailroom boy makes good. Nice to know it was still possible to get to be a director armed with only an encyclopedic knowledge of postal charges.
Stay out of the way, surfer boy. I'll deal with you later.
Surfer boy?
Hi, George Stobart.
Hello, mate.
You're English, right?
Blimey, you don't miss much, do you? Bert Savage. Have you seen what the caterers laid on today? Buns and pancakes.
That's awful.
It's an improvement on yesterday. The buns are stale, but the pancakes are bloody lovely.
How long have you been in the movie business?
Flipping years, mate. Absolutely flipping years. I was in the army before that. Thought to myself, you've been risking your bleeding neck every day, why not cash in on it like?
So you became a stuntman, just like that?
Nah, of course not. I had to do the training first.
What training does a stuntman do?
First, they told me to stand in the road. Then, they rammed me down. Straight up. Drove at me with a car. I couldn't believe it. I was up on the bonnet and over the other side before I realised he wasn't stopping. Then they threw me downstairs a bit and gives me a certificate.
Did you ever work with Carol Climax?
The Dirty Dachshund? I'll say. Flipping princess, mate.
I heard she was very beautiful.
Mind you, she acted like one too. Ordering this, demanding that.
Did you ever meet Bertrand Ubiye?
Meet him? No. I saw him a few times, though. He didn't like his wife being in films.
Do you think Ubiye murdered his wife?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Mind you, there were plenty of people who could have done her in.
I thought the public loved her.
Yeah, but people who knew her saw the other side.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
What's that, mate? Stone axe?
No, it's just a piece of polished stone.
Very nice indeed. Shine it up a bit, you get a few bob for that.
Let's have ourselves a breakfast of buns and pancakes.
The bun was so stale it felt like a small rock.
Small cock.
I was talking to Mr. Savage, the stuntman. Is he all right?
What makes you say that?
He's not making any sense.
The guy's English.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you trying to be funny?
No.
It's Treasure Island, the only book I ever read twice.
I don't recall any girls in Treasure Island.
Gotta think box office. People like that kind of thing.
What other changes have you made to the story?
Just a few minor details.
You haven't written out Long John Silver.
Are you questioning my integrity as an artist? Of course Silver's still in it. We've even hung on to Captain Flint.
His parrot.
His trained attack falcon. Why do you think Blind Pew's blind?
Did you say you've changed the ending of the story?
That's right.
Do they find the treasure?
Yeah, but that comes later, after they've escaped the volcanic eruption.
A volcano?
Sure. Krakatoa.
All the millions spent on a movie, and nobody thinks to buy an atlas. Who's playing Jim Hawkins?
Haiku McEwen. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I don't go to the movies too often.
Jeez. Haiku is only the hottest teen star in Hollywood. That's why we're on such a tight schedule. Gotta film the close-ups before he hits puberty.
Who's the leading lady?
Don't you recognize her? That's Sharon Kowalski.
Oh, right. I'd never heard of her. You know what the locals call this place, don't you?
No, but I guess you're gonna tell me.
Zombie Island.
Zombies?
A crazed gleam came into his eye.
Get me the writers. Get me makeup. I want zombie pirates in this movie by the end of today.
Zombie pirates! It's all the rage back then, zombies and everything.
Hey there, I'm George Stobart.
Well, hi, handsome. You're cute. I wish it was you playing the lead male instead of that kid.
I can't act, ma'am.
So what? I bet you can kiss.
I couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a real movie star. What's it like sharing the spotlight with an actor who's young enough to be your son?
What do you mean?
What do you think of Hawk's treatment of Treasure Island?
It's okay, I guess. I never saw the original.
It's a book. One of my favorites.
Really? The novelization's out already?
What part are you playing?
Pirate Babs, the ruthless and passionate Lady Buccaneer. It's a great part. I get to kiss a lot, and I kick ass. Like the boots?
Would you like this bun?
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hawks is watching me. Don't let him see it. Oh, he's looking right at me.
What's the matter?
Never mind. Just put that cake away and pretend you weren't talking to me.
But it's buns. You like buns, you got some nice ones.
What do you think of these?
Ew, they're awful.
You have no idea how much you've just gone up in my estimation. Take a look at this ancient Mayan artifact.
That's just a hunk of stone with a picture scratched on it.
In a way, I guess. You don't happen to have seen anything similar, have you?
No.
I found this reed in the swamp on the other side of the island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used it to shoot a poisoned dart at a wild boar. It was a real-life drama, not just a scene from a movie.
Right.
She was having trouble with the whole real life is not a movie concept. Hi there, George Stobart.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Haiku McEwen.
You're playing Jim Hawkins, right?
Jimbo. I had Mr. Hawks change his name.
Jimbo Hawkins, right. Is your name really Haiku?
Yeah. It was my mom's idea, okay? When I was born, I was so small and perfectly formed I reminded her of a Japanese poem.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. She could have called you Limerick.
That's my middle name.
Haiku Limerick McEwen.
Did you always want to be an actor?
I don't think of what I do as acting, man.
You're not alone.
It's more like I'm the voice of my generation. What I'm saying for the kids on the street.
Which is what? I'm crap, I'm going nowhere?
Huh? What are you saying, man?
Stobart, get out a shot. Positions, everybody.
I'll get a flip chart and explain it to you later, Haiku.
Wanna
Haiku,
know?
baby, are you ready?
Okay, man. Which scene is this?
You've been captured by Silver's accomplice, Pirate Babs, who's fallen in love with you.
That whirring sound you can hear? It's Robert Louis Stevenson spinning in his grave.
Okay, people, top of page 76, Sharon.
What about my big speech?
It's been cut. Everybody ready?
Up to speed.
Quiet on the set. Okay, let's make magic.
Oh, please.
And action!
Why don't you forget that dumb old squire and his bunch of merry men? Can't you see we were made for each other?
I know, but Squire Trelawney saved my life, Captain Babs. Why, if it hadn't have been for him, that giant octopus would have made mincemeat out of me.
But right now he thinks you're a traitor. He's locked you out of the stockade, Jimbo.
That 20-foot-high wall with spikes might have kept out Silver's men, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Oh, Jimbo.
And cut! Good heavy breathing, Sharon.
Natch, I'm a pro.
It's a pro heavy
Did you get the
breathing.
heavy breathing, Flash?
Did I ever, boss? We should have made this movie in 3D.
Haiku, you were great. We're setting up for the stunt now, so get a bite to eat.
Drink all of the syrup.
Savage, on set, damn it.
Now it's time to make the scene a little bit more greasy.
It was a pancake covered in maple syrup.
But get something dripping down you.
What have you got there?
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
Don't mind if I do.
The pancake oozed maple syrup all over Bert's chins.
You put bloody syrup on that pancake. Now it's messed me all up.
Would you like a bun?
No way. The last one I tried cracked my dentures.
Would you like this pot of syrup?
No way. I'm messed up enough already.
Now let's put 2 ripe bums in the bush.
Those hornets were not pleased.
They could be doubly pleased. I'd give them another rock or piece of chalk.
Get that camera rolling. This could be good. Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks.
She's dead.
Okay, the next scene is down on the beach. This is where Hawkins finds the treasure in the
Stepping on
cave
the
of
beach, do
crabs.
do do do.
Would
Stepping on
those
the beach,
be
do
giant
do.
killer crabs by any chance?
Giant mutant killer crabs with attitude.
There it was, the rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Hey, you! Trouble!
Oh, me?
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
I want you to stay right where I can keep an eye on you.
I'm not one of your lackeys, Hawks. I go where I like.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for the duration. You're trespassing. Do as you're told or you're gone.
Rent it from.
Why don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not. The camera's still bogged down.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it! It's crap! Does that look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
Have a, handheld camera.
Flash?
Yep.
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
You got it, champ.
So why can't we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
I didn't know the first thing about using the camera. Hi, I'm George Stobart.
My name's Harris. Most people call me Flash.
You're the cameraman, right?
That's right.
Why'd they call you Flash? You used to be a stills photographer?
Nope.
I decided not to pursue the subject. What do you think of Haiku McEwen?
What's to think? The kid will have earned more by the time his balls drop than I'll earn in a lifetime. Good luck to him.
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave. He says it isn't cinematic enough.
Well, that's just too tough. The camera's bogged down in the sand. If he wants the shot done today, it'll have to be that cave.
There's a pretty good cave over on the other side of the bay.
The one up in that finger of rock? We'd need a stuntman.
You got a stuntman.
We ain't got no stuntman. Bird injured his back doing that dumb wall jump.
Give me the camera.
I didn't know the first thing.
No Hawks about it. You gonna speak? Okay.
I've been talking to the cameraman. He's got a portable camera.
So?
So you can use the cave in that rock pillar at the end of the beach. That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera will wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank. Props, get me a plank. We're gonna wing it. Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way.
It was a good thing we were blonde.
Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks.
We're gonna keep the shades on. Cutscene time. I'll take the Phoenix Downs that are in here.
It was the stone which Ketchum captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
I returned to Guaramonte and found that Georges had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation.
Their pants. Rip. There goes the Poundin village.
These sunglasses are George's. George, where are you? Titipoco, I'm almost glad to see you. You little asshole. What happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's George? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned out hut.
George is dead. Let's go get some pants to remember him by.
One thing I was sure of, those underpants weren't George's.
She would know.
Maybe George can make use of these.
Who's picking up random crap now, Nico? Now, if you squint really hard, the stone's here.
It was a very hot and blackened stone.
Oh, I shall be right back.
I just didn't have the strength to tip that.
I've returned.
Hey, Shorty! Make yourself useful and help me with this barrel.
Lazy to see
Thanks.
stone on the dirt.
It was Titipoco. I still hadn't forgiven him for knocking me out with his poisoned dart. I recognize that. It's the Coyote Stone.
Now I got two of them.
What is it? Where are you pointing? We arrived to find Georges being led up the stairs. We clearly didn't have much time.
Shortcut soon.
No way did I want to get into conversation with that pack of vermin.
Read it.
Hey, señorita.
Too late. I had been seen. Bonjour, Capitaine.
Only Sergeant, pretty one. What are you doing here?
Snuggles said I could come here with him.
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. We're, friends. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Surely nobody would mind.
Well,
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd be dead. No, it's not worth the bother. I'm not really that interested in their stupid pyramid anyway.
Well, okay. It's men's work up there anyway.
I'll just run along and play around here, okay?
Okay, you do that.
It looked like Karzak was using Quaramontean troops and local Indians as his guards. I didn't want to push my luck by talking with the guards again.
It's fine. So this
It was an old electricity generator. It looked like a fuel line. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift.
I still have the dagger, even though I left it in Karzak's leg. Meant to be like a cup, meant to use to fuel. There it is. Now we drink it. No, not the button, the engine. No specific. Okay. Morning knock.
It was a simple wooden platform lift, used for shifting equipment, I presumed. The motor spluttered into life. It was Titipoko, my newfound ally. How did you hook up with a maniac like Karzak in the first place?
Karzak? Whoop whoop loco!
Yes, he scares me too.
Light up the small guy.
Titipoko, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be me.
You still the engine, what are you doing?
The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid. The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. There was nothing I
I'm meant to use the rope. Let me. What you doing?
The engine looked like it was... The engine looked... It was a small... There was a lever mount... The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain. The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid. It was a simple wooden platform lift. The scaffold gantry... It was a length of strong rope. The engine looked like...
Now use it. Or don't.
There was nothing I wanted to ask.
Annoying parts of point adventure games.
Titipoco, I have an important job for you.
Okay, now I
Take
talk to
this
them.
rope to the top of this scaffolding and throw it over the top.
Rope.
You do good in gym class. Now use the rope on the engine. Needs to put it. Follow the lever, follow the lever.
Titipoco, when I tell you, I want you to copy what I am doing.
Copy.
Paste.
Okay? Copy. Georges! I realized those bastards were going to sacrifice Georges to Tezcatlipoca over my dead body.
Over George's dead body.
Thankfully, Georges was the only one to notice me.
Where are they? The eclipse is about to happen.
Patience. Your mother will be here soon and Karzak will be close behind. Just keep the Yankee covered and leave the worrying to others.
Yeah, Raoul.
The maniacs were going to sacrifice Georges!
Shut up, Stobart. Just shut up!
Calm down. He's no threat.
Hey, Raoul, why don't you do us both a favor and shoot Pablo?
You're very funny, Stobart. I haven't forgotten Marseille. When Karzak cuts your heart out, I'll be the one laughing.
I'll bet I'm not the only one due for the chop around here either. Hey, Raoul?
I'm warning you.
Raoul was a bundle of raw nerves. I hoped Georges wouldn't push him too far.
Shaken in his booties. Ammo. You're your own manager. Give yourself a raise.
Titipoco, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on me so amusingly?
What's going on over there? Do you need help, my pretty?
Nothing's wrong. I dropped, a cigarette butt. Everything is under control. I'll have the fire out in a minute or two.
We know fires in this game like the last hours. Never spread. It's the Hashashin.
What's that? What's happening?
Trouble.
Give it up. The pyramid's surrounded.
I'll find out what the trouble is. Watch Stobart doesn't pull any tricks. If he does, shoot him in the head, not through the heart.
Why does it matter? He'll be dead either way.
His heart belongs to Tezcatlipoca.
That's not true. We just had dinner a couple of times.
But they paid for the meal.
Drop the gun or I shoot!
Please, don't hurt me.
Don't worry yourself. My finger isn't loaded.
Nico, what are you doing here?
Firstly, I'm going to set Georges free, and then screw up Karzak's scheme.
No, I can't let you do that. Karzak has promised me power.
Raoul, wake up. The only thing Karzak has on offer is death. You may want to ask Oublier. Except you can't. Karzak murdered him.
You're lying. Oubier's in Europe.
Sure, he's in Europe. In London, on a mortuary slab with 2 bullet holes in him.
But Karzak promised. When he frees Tezcatlipoca, we'll all be granted great power.
Listen to her, Raoul. Karzak's insane.
I don't know. I need to think.
You've let your mother do your thinking for you up to now. You need to think for yourself. Your mother and Karzak think alike. There's only one expendable member of the plan left, and that's you.
Mother would never betray me.
Oh, I'm tired of trying to reason with you, Raoul. Titipoco. Watch this man, and if he makes a move, shoot him with your gun. Hold still, Georges. I don't want to sacrifice you by accident.
Now, Nico's doing the same in this game.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
They were going to cut your heart out. I think I can guess. We can save the happy reunions for later. We've got to move. Come on.
We're safe.
This is a dead end.
We're toast. I know, Titipoco. I'm not too happy here either.
He knows this is Tezcatlipoca's pyramid, the house of the enemy.
Well, we can't stay here like rats in a trap.
And we can't go out the way we came in. It would be suicide. I'll have a look round. Maybe there's another way out. In the meantime... Take this. It's the Coyote Stone. It might bring you luck, I hope.
You managed to recover the stones from the village? Then we might have a chance after all. Incidentally, what would Titipoco have done if Graciento had moved?
Titipoco? Nothing. He's given up violence.
Or he has. Suicide?
Outside was certain death.
Nah, it's not that certain.
Outside was certain death. It was Titipoco.
Pull the lever, Kronk!
Oof. The lever was very difficult to move and appeared to do nothing anyway.
Georges. Lever.
Georges?
Yeah?
That lever didn't seem to do anything.
Know what I say? Nil desperandum.
Georges, sometimes I could just punch you. Heave! Still no good. Georges?
Yeah?
Georges, I can only pull one lever at a time, and I think we need to pull both together.
Okay, I'm up for that.
He's up for anything. Wrong lever!
Raoul, there's something suspicious. This sacrifice! Where is it?
Nico was here with Titipoco. They set him free. I couldn't stop them.
You idiot! I should have strangled you at birth. Titipoco's gone soft. He wouldn't have hurt you.
I know that.
The darkness of this sun is almost upon us, and we have no sacrifice to appease Tezcatlipoca. Have you any idea what your incompetence will cost us?
I think so. And I'm glad.
What?
The Mayans weren't fools. Tezcatlipoca should stay exactly where they put him.
Finally got some backbone from somewhere, huh? Shame it's so late in the day.
I'd rather die than see you and Karzak with that devil's power.
Fine, we're still a sacrifice short. See, the eclipse begins. Pablo, kill him! Tezcatlipoca can feed upon his yellow heart.
Nico was right all along, but it's still not too late. Come on then, Pablo. Let's see who sacrifices who.
It's time for the best puzzle in the
What
game.
place is this? I was in some sort of strange room. Tiles and dials. The priests who designed this place must have known how to use them. I was going to have to figure it out for myself if I ever wanted to get out of here.
Snipes, you still here? I got a Easter egg that you might like. Pretty sure it's on this one because there's a mural on the right here. You see all these old pictures and those dials? It all looks wonderful. Or you can look for a magic pixel. Wherever it is. It gets on the have a okay, it's over here. Apparently it doesn't here. Maybe easier if I do screen. This is the original version, so it should still have it. As with the death scenes. There it is. Nice mouse, really slow to even get. There it is. Here we go. Skip the whole puzzle with an Easter egg. Uses her assets.
wiggle. Et voilà! It
You
was
never
the
knew that was
secret
there.
exit that I had revealed by solving the glyphs puzzle.
In the original version, you have to click like a very special part here, between these things here. Just flashes her tits at the door. Door opens. You can also do it in the remastered, but it's like over here somewhere. Yeah, you don't have to do any of this puzzle. You just show off what you got and you get going.
You buy kebab. You buy kebab. Yum. So I thought, this is it, you know? This is true love. Anyway, I have to leave for a few weeks, and when I come back, what do I find? Damn right. And with who? Labano, that creep.
Huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
You're a huge Broken Sword fan? I'm glad to be able to show you something new. There's a few other Easter eggs. I think this game has 3 of them where you can just skip puzzles.
Oh, heck. Looks like another dead-end titty poco. Any ideas?
One is also longer than the second
I was hoping for something a little more constructive. Never mind, I'll have a look around.
I'll probably go 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. I always mix up 3 and 4. Actually, they're fucking terrible puzzles
Look,
in 3 and 4.
I need to light
Little
this
bloody
torch. Can you
block
do something
puzzles.
clever with a couple of sticks, or flint and tinder, or... Or a cheesy novelty cigarette lighter, as it turned out. Well, there was nothing else to do around here, so I pulled the lever. Nothing's happened. Oh, I hate that. Don't you hate that?
Bye, Titi Poco.
Titty Poco? Oh my...
Wrong lever!
Great.
Seconds.
I had no idea where I
Immediately.
was, no idea where the others had got to, and time was running out to stop Karzak. Still, I wasn't dead yet, so it wasn't all bad news.
That torture. Just having to
A
my
stone
brain.
slab that must have weighed
remember
tons
this.
sealed the door. Charming.
It's right and left. So now it opens up this corridor to link the two.
Every time I think this place can't get any spookier, it does.
Looks friendly.
How rapoosh. The carving reminded me of Lane for some reason.
This lever. And we get burnt to cinders.
Yes, finally. I'm out of here.
I need the torch. I need my light.
Once more into the unknown.
I think we have 2 more prompts and then we're done. This is a good 3 or so hours shorter than the first. And because there's no real backtracking in this game. It just keeps pushing you into new directions.
Cool. Onwards and downwards, Mr. Stobart.
You've taken the Shinra stairs. Certain death. Oh boy! My favorite!
This was it. The pyramid's central chamber. Its dark heart. Once before in my life, I'd stood in front of a door and thought, this is it. If I go through there, I'm going to die. I'd been wrong then. I hoped I was wrong now. This was the door that led to the central chamber. And the smoking mirror.
He said the thing! Let's have a lovely cutscene. Should have been born taller. King Kong, the witch is dead. Wicked witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Yeah, every shit goes into the square hole. You know this, Knock. Annoyingly, the original version doesn't proc the achievements on Steam, and they didn't add achievements when I first played the remaster, so I'm still at 0 out of 27. It's like the first game, all of the magical aspects at the very end just have a weird contrast to the rest of the game. It's all solving puzzles, stabbing people, shooting guns at the very end. Dead God. Grumpy old git, what a name. It's 7. Look at him, he's so happy to be in there.